Alright. The Adventure of Link. Zelda 2. Whoops. Excuse me a moment while I figure out these menus. The test is from me. I wanted to make sure the disk was working earlier. Like this. Okay, yes. Kill mode. There we go. So we'll name our character here Link. Go with the same. It is his adventure after all. So the Japanese for this, I believe, is like Zelda no Densetsu. So I guess Densetsu is like legend or I would say tale, but I think that's actually Monogatari. Or Monogatari. But yeah, like Seiken Densetsu, Zelda no Densetsu. So the Legend of Zelda. And then this is, let's flip the disc here. This is Link Rinku no Boken, which Boken I think is adventure. I've looked some of this up, so I'm not an expert in Japanese. But part of the reason it's interesting to mention is I have another game, Valkyrie no Boken, which is, I guess, Valkyrie's adventure. It's a Konami game. It's exclusive to Japan. Yeah, so be playing through Zelda 2. I'll probably be keeping my playthroughs a little shorter, probably like 30 to 60 minutes, just because it's easier to sync the audio and video. Or at least splitting them up when I edit them. So yeah, this is it's another game I've been familiar with, but haven't played in a while. Yeah, I'll get some magic here. That's useful. And I'm already getting thrashed pretty hard. I think that's probably okay though. I think I got what I was after. So I'm not familiar with all the version differences, although, and it's also, I'll probably be similar to my other playthroughs. I'll be kind of getting my memory refreshed here, but what is up here? I need a candle. There are just from starting things up, it seems like there are a few more version differences, and from what I remember seeing of some other playthroughs, start with attack. From what I remember seeing of other playthroughs, I think there are some actual gameplay differences. So like the leveling up system, for example. In the American version, I think your attack actually requires, now this would be tough. The attack value actually requires more experience to level up, but maybe it doesn't reset when you die. And in this version, maybe it does. I'm not sure. So that's B. Oh wow. It also seems like they've done quite a few. Is she saying your crystal? Rusoka kita ni aru Ite ikanai. Johto is a little. Ite ikanai. So you don't. Ikanai. Ite. Huh. Oh, stop by for a second. Ah. Maybe she's saying, won't you visit for a second? Shinden maybe shrine or temple. Yukama. Yukamai. Ni. No. Uchi ni de chan de straight line. I may be having that one wrong. Maji Sha Magician Ni. Oh. I bet she's saying something like there's a magician up ahead. At some point I'm gonna stop reading the text. Hey buddy. Gave me a spell. That's a cool sound effect. Shield spell. Yeah. Thanks, dude. I can barely understand what you're saying, but I can read the word shield in English characters. So. Oh, hey, this guy looks like an error. Shinden de ro to kara toneru kara. Okay. Thanks, buddy. I wish I could understand what you were saying better. What's it say? Rauru e yokoso. Oh, welcome to Rauru. This is the town of Rauru. Rauru e yokoso. Need a hammer to go south. I know there is a temple this way. Okay. But I feel like you either get the candle in the temple or on the other side of that cave, or on this side of that cave. In case you aren't familiar with Zelda 2, I assume most people watching this video might be. In case you aren't, or it's been a while. Zelda 2 has. It's definitely a much different design than Zelda 1, which is kind of a top-down game. I think there's a secret in these bushes somewhere. But as you move around the overworld map on Zelda 2, these monsters, they're more like encounters of different types can spawn. So the main action gameplay is actually like a side-scroller, almost like a Castlevania or Castlevania 2 type game. And you have magic. It's sort of action RPG-ish in the sense that you get magic and you fight. While you level up, you have levels up where you can choose the stat to focus on. Enemies give experience for the most part, not always. Oops, ouch, that was my bad. Those guys are only worth 2. Oh, there's your bag. I'm probably gonna do a fair amount of life and magic. Or an attack, excuse me. So I think Shinden is like shrine or temple. Because when I played Final Fantasy, I remember there was a lot of talk about Kaze no Shinden, which is the wind shrine. So I'm guessing those villagers were giving me hints about, you know, hey, maybe the first shrine is up ahead. But yeah, as you walk around the overworld, if you're on a road like this, monsters won't spawn. But when you step onto grass fields, forests, etc., monsters will come and attack you. Let's check the town first. And that leads into kind of encounters you'll face. Man, you have old women, some crazy voices. Death Mountain. So Desu Mountain. She's saying Death Mountain. I need to look up that katakana there. Some Gane Wani. Maybe she's saying like if you're going to Death Mountain. Sena Naru Hanma. Oh, hammer, probably. You'll need a hammer. So probably something like if you're going to Death Mountain, you'll need a hammer. She's saying stop by. Maybe for a rest. And this is the magic lady. She'll help with magic. Is this the I am Era guy? I need to look that up. He's saying Ore is I. Maybe it's Oreo Nawa. Nama. Maybe it's like my name is. Ore no Nama. Era. Da. Weird. Thanks, buddy. Let me check for a secret here. Sometimes, I feel like in some spots, there's like stuff under the table and a couple of those little clever things here. Tari. Saying she's missing something or I need to bring her a quest item. Hello. Shinden no Kaigi. I think that's key or lock. Wa sono shindin de o shikai nasai. Not something. Hello. Oshiku kai nekeri She could be saying, well, I didn't see weather, but she could be saying something like, hey, it's gonna be a really nice day. Ruto no machi. Sorry, Ruto no machi, so the town of Ruto. Okay, so I'm able to pick up a little bit, but I'll have to get a better feel for both the text and the some of the actual common words like Shindin. Pretty sure that's shrine or temple, so they could be talking about where Zelda is hanging out, or they could be talking about any of the any of the temples. Okay, so I'm not finding what I thought was there. Let's check this cave. I don't really like poking about in the dark, but this is dirty money. It may be hard to see on the video. It's kind of hard to see on my screen as well, but you can sometimes see where those enemies... I like that magic sound effect. Arg. Oh, this guy's actually pretty tough. Is that just an extra life? I'm gonna be kind of ticked if that's all that is. Okay, it looks like maybe those Octo Rocks are not back. Down slash for the win. So that there are some items here in this game. Like for example, the woman in this town may have been telling me, hey, I need you to bring me this trophy or magic item or whatever I just found. So it seems like usually there's a nice lady who will let you rest for a moment. Ma. Megami. Juda. Saying come meet. Oh. Oji-san. Oh, grandpa. Come meet my grandpa. Megami. It's probably like you found Megami-ji or found the magic statue or but she's saying come meet my grandpa. Oji-san is old man or gramps or granddad. hello. Oh, nice. I inadvertently found the jump skill. Still no candle. I wonder if that's actually a dungeon item. Watch that be the case. Also, I'm a little concerned about game overing in this game because, well, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Resetting back to no attack or health upgrades, I'm sure will make the game much more difficult in the later stages. I've already been there. It's Ruta. Keep our eyes peeled. Go ahead and do that. Okay, good. There's just that one enemy so far. Go away. I'm stepping down here because I believe there is something down here. It could be just a pea bag, or a pea bag is basically experience or power. So we found Stonehenge in Hyrule. Oh hey. For now, since I don't have a lot of magic, I think, or I don't have many spells, I think probably a balance of life and attack would be a good bet. Platforming itself isn't tricky here, but you touch one of those bubbles and you'll find yourself down in the water. Oops, that was not a good move. Okay, Temple 1. Hyrule Temple theme. Incoming. I think one or two of the bosses may also be different in this game. So there's a key, or a door rather. Some of the villagers were talking about Hagi, I think, which means lock, if I'm not mistaken. So they may have been saying, hey, when you get to the temple, take a left. Stalfos, I think. There's our key. Hey, buddy. Last line. too, which is not ideal. It's really not worth fighting them at this point because they take a lot of hits. I think they give an okay amount of experience, but it's like you have to beat on them for a few seconds. Well worth using jump spell if you have to. Let's check. We passed 2 branching paths in this dungeon. An elevator which could go down, and this elevator which can go up or down. Sometimes those things hold he does not. Good. Okay. Got our Zelda 2 Hammer Bros here. If I can get in there. It's probably not super bad. Yeah, so it is interesting the way that the levels scale in this game. Because if I'm not mistaken, in the American version, like if I don't level up magic, it still only takes 50 experience for me to go back in and level up magic. But attack starts at like 100 or 200 and it increases by even more. That's nice. I will start needing magic sometime soon. Jump spell shoot up a bunch of my MP. I wonder if it caps out at 300. You notice my last level up cost 300. This one's still at that point. Okay, this is a boss room. I don't have an item, which must be that other branching path. But maybe I can just come back into the dungeon. Hey, buddy. Got our horse-haired head guy here. Seems like you have to hit the top part of his head. The jump spell, I think, makes this actually really easier. Ow. Actually, maybe it just means I'm less in control. Oh, that's funny. If this works the same way as the American version of Zelda 2, I actually don't want to touch that that crystal up ahead, because although it restores your health and magic, it also pushes you to the next level. So that boss gave me 100 experience, which put me very close to the next level, but I would be losing potentially a very easy level up by, oh no, by touching that right now. So let me see if I can get this treasure. Despawn them, but go away. Some slimes or something like that. Should have done life if I knew it was going to refill. Oh, hey, Mr. Iron Knuckle. There's our candle. I think in the American version too, you actually just touch the items and you'll pick them up and do like the classic Legend of Zelda, like, hey, I got an item. If that pea bag is still there. It's probably a 50. Maybe I can, or I can just die. That works too. The end. Okay, so let's go ahead and save. And then still next to 300, life 2, magic 2, attack 2. I think, did I get my life and attack to 3 earlier? I can't remember. I'd like to say I got to the 3. Anyway, I need to go back and touch that crystal, so that's unfortunate, but that's a good first run. Getting close to completing the first temple.